It's time for Dents and Dreams, a painless dent repair podcast focusing on how you can use the fruits of this wonderful trade we call PBR to achieve your wildest dreams. I'm John Bideen, your friendly neighborhood dent reaper and host of Dents and Dreams. Now, let's get started. Let's get started indeed. I'm here with none other than Mr. Christopher Allen from PDR Express, straight out of Compton. Wait, you're not from Compton. Where are you from, Chris?
I live in Orange, Texas.
Orange, Texas.
Yeah, the Fruit City.
Fruit City. Is there a lot of oranges there?
I haven't seen any. I think they're just trying to copy Orange County, California, and the sunny state of Florida. So it makes us feel better, you know.
All right. Is it in Orange County?
Yep, Orange County. Yeah.
Is your wife a housewife?
She is. She's a housewife.
Is she a real housewife of Orange County?
She's probably the realest housewife.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, bless all the wives, including you, Sally Jean. Love you. And
yeah.
But let's get down to brass tacks. What we're really here to talk about is the Bayou Tech Meetup this Saturday, March 6th, in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yep, 10 to 2.
10 to 2. Don't be late. Be early.
Yeah.
Be early, and, you know, since it starts at 10, you'll probably have to go with a PBR. See if I can get a hard coffee.
There you go.
Hard coffee. This stuff is dangerously delicious, though. If you got to drive, maybe just one or two.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'm sure there'll be plenty of guys there to share with.
Yeah. BYOB. So we have crawfish, hamburgers. If you do want to come, make sure you RSVP. Let us know if you want a crawfish platter or a hamburger platter, because it's $30 for the crawfish platter. You get 5 pounds and $10 for hamburger.
Daddy.
Oh yeah,
5 pounds of crawfish. I had some crawfish at Wingstop in Houston last year.
Yeah,
and I mean, that's some work. That's some work to get some, but it's so delicious that it's worth it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, it's kind of like a experience thing. You know, it's just fun to camaraderie and all that.
Absolutely. Now, in Orange, Texas, do you often get into the crawfish, or
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's a pretty big deal around here. I'm a 1 pound crawfish guy. Like I'll get one plate and I'm good. I might hit it a second later, but I don't go back and forth and hit like 5. I won't eat all my 5 pounds. If there's another person that only wants 1 pound, just don't even pay for it. I'll give you one of mine. Yeah.
Love it. Everybody will be sharing alike. Yeah. So up here in Minnesota, okay, we don't eat any of the crawfish. Okay, you're not getting a crawfish. You might get some walleye fingers. Oh yeah, but I used to catch. We called them crayfish.
Of course.
Oh geez, we called them crayfish, but Gramps would send me and my brother down to the dam to catch crayfish and frogs for catfishing, and those were the days. I mean,
yeah. Wow.
But yeah. So weird side notes we're taking here. Anyway, this Dead Tech meetup. It's going to be at this collision workshop out in Louisiana. It's more or less a shop that Spencer Roten services. Yep. And obviously they're pretty tight enough to let him hold an event there. So that's really cool.
That is cool.
And Do you guys have an idea roughly how many guys you're expecting there? Or?
No, I don't have an idea at all. We were trying to get kind of something, nailed down, but they're going to do a count tonight and then get back with me tomorrow, and we'll post it about what the expectation is as of now. Maybe after this podcast, it'll be more. So.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can get it up a little bit higher. Let's see. I've neglected to turn on the comments. We got James Bernard in the house. Is he going to make it down from Southern Indiana? I don't know. Maybe Vinny. I'm not going to make it, Vinny. I'm sorry. My wife has a girls' weekend, and
Ryan, what crawfish? What's that?
Crawfish? What's that? It's like he's from Baltimore, so it's like a lobster.
Yeah,
only smaller.
There you go.
Chris Howe. Chris Howe is speaking French.
Now he was supposed to come, but I don't know because of all the hell if he's gonna make it. Chris, are y'all?
You gonna make it, Chris? I won't be there, so you don't have to worry about the problems that could present. Me and Chris tend to have a little bit too much fun from time to time.
Yep, that's right.
Mud bugs, yes, sir. From Shreveport. We pounds and pounds. Look at all these guys. Vinny says he's there we go. Oh, wait a second. Big news. Cowboy Vinny is going to be invading Lafayette, and and Craig's going. Man,
wow!
The FOMO is hitting me so hard right now. You guys are gonna have so much fun, man. I don't think it's quite fair for me to True, Chris. True. But you won't have to worry about that. At least you won't be able to blame it on me this time. It'll be someone else's fault. Yeah, I can't make the wife cancel the one girl's weekend she's had in the last 6 months. So
that's important. Yeah.
I'll be home with the daughter, and I'll be missing you guys. Maybe I'll join you live virtually and see what everybody's doing. But sounds like Anson will be having a strong presence there. And you said that a couple other people were talking about coming as well. And maybe depending on this whole hailstorm situation, but it sounded like PDR Finesse and or A1 might be able to make the trip as well, as what you were telling me earlier.
Yeah, A1 is actually with Matt Boyette sent out some Dent Reaper rods. Dent Slayer rods. Mr. Dent Reaper. But yeah, I just got 12 rods in today. 6 of the short and 6 of the long of Matt Boyette's Dent Slayer.
Yeah. I have both versions. Love them both.
Yeah.
It's a great tool. So check it out, guys. Check it out for sure.
I thought the short version, but with the hub and without the handle. Matt was telling me, you got to get it with the handle. It's just something different about it. I use Gorilla Grip on it, and I love it. It works really great with the Gorilla Grip. So, but now that I got all these rods here, I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to buy one of them.
It's hard not to, man. It's hard not to.
I'm like
those shiny tools staring you in the face.
They're pretty.
Yeah. You just call them back and be like, I only got 11.
Yeah.
Mailman must have needed it for something.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe your mailman's looking to get into PDR.
And Finesse is coming. PDR Finesse did say that they were going to be there. So
Jackpot.
Good little turnout.
Yes, sir. Sounds fun for everyone, man. I love those things. We had one recently up here at Don Kavanaugh's shop, and then the last one I went to was in Boston at Scotto's and at RPM kid. But tons of fun. anybody and everybody within a few hours driving distance, I highly recommend it. It's always a great time. You're gonna either make a networking connection, you're gonna learn something you didn't previously know, and it's tons of fun. And yeah, Vinny was in Boston as well, and it was a great time. And Chris was not, and I do always get blamed. So thanks for pointing that out, Chris. But yeah, tons of good stuff. What are you sipping on? I got coffee. You're drinking.
Yeah. Your coffee's loaded, ain't it? Nah, I got some Macallan Scotch. I got it right here just in case.
Oh yeah, Macallan.
There you go. That's good stuff.
You gotta like the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good after pushing dents.
Yeah. Did you have a busy day? What were you pushing on?
Man, when we were talking earlier, I was pushing on a 04, 05 GMC Sierra. It's been painted before. Clear coat coming all off the top of the doors. The dent was pretty nasty, and it was right on the body side molding. Let me see if I can pull up a picture and show you while I'm talking to you. Let's see here. I don't know if you can tell.
Oh yeah, that's ugly.
Yeah, that's neat, man. But
UGLY, you ain't got no alibi.
Yeah. I got it about 80% right now. I'm gonna go back to the shop in the morning and try to finish it up, but it's looking pretty good.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's getting coffee.
Chris Howe's giving me grief. It's hard coffee. It's like a beer. It's made by none other than PBR, and it's delicious. So,
way to start.
Yeah, but it was very. It snowed Sunday, and then it snowed overnight.
Oh my God.
So I knew my normal Monday stop was going to be buried in snow and plowing all day. So I stayed home, and I've been doing some videos.
Hey, what are you working on back there?
This is a wholesale hail car. It's just a little Jeep Compass.
Yeah. How do you like that roof on that thing? It's crappy, man.
I bid it right. It's the one with the big panoramic sunroof.
Yeah. Oh man.
So I bid it right, and it was half price if he only wanted to do the front half of the roof, the hood and the sides. Otherwise, we doubled up if he wanted to do the back half of the roof. And he chose the cheaper option, and I was super happy about it. Yeah. So
that metal is up on the, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I think I worked on a Compass roof that was just toast. I mean, it needed a roof, but we saved the Jeep, and that metal was just crappy, man. It's real floppy. I don't know. It was really we should have let it go, but we fixed it. It took, I don't know how many hours of cleanup.
Well, and the access back there's a lot of going all the way in and coming back and working backwards, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And that's why I doubled the price if they wanted to do that. And imagine that a wholesale lot took the cheaper option. So
We're glad they did.
I knew what I was getting myself into. So I had to make it worth it for myself. But yeah, not having to take that hatch off, not having to tear the headliner down, definitely worth the
absolutely
the money I didn't make. But and the money I did make was good enough. So
you're able to stay in today and enjoy listening to a Texan ramble for an hour and a half.
Is that how long we talked?
Oh, no, we talked for probably an hour.
Yeah. Well, I know we talked for quite a while. It was great. It was a great chat.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah. Super good. But we'll save some of that. We'll do an actual official Dents and Dreams episode one of these days here. But
Yeah.
the main point here is if our timing was better, we could have done this last week and then had the whole episode to get everyone to meet you. But the main point here is to get everybody out to the Bayou Tech meetup.
Absolutely. Yep.
And it sounds like it's going to be a great event. And man, I would have taken you up on that 1 pound offer because I don't know if I could eat. I don't know if I could eat 5 pounds of crawfish, but and please don't send it to me. It's not the same. I'm not gonna reheat it.
I'll send it to you in a cooler. It'll make it halfway.
All right. Yeah. Well, we'll figure something out there. But I mean, sounds like a great event you guys are putting together. And who else was involved in organizing this thing? It's
Brandon Schmitz from Alabama, Eagle Dent Repair, and then Spencer Roden with LA Dent Doctor. And then of course me with PDR Express. So it's cool, man. Those are some good guys, man. Excellent technicians. Both have their own brick and mortar shops, and they do phenomenal work. So you need to go check out their pages and their Instagrams. I mean, they inspire me. So
absolutely, and I think Spencer was on PDR Tool Time.
Yeah, on that big panel job. Did you see it?
Yeah. Super impressive. And I can't say I know Brandon Schmitz, but
okay. Well, he did the A1. Remember when A1 did the gave people get a
the contest? He made the He made this. I got it.
The Hercules.
I got it over here.
Check it out.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I will
I'm
buy
glad you got it so I could see it.
I'll buy just about any tech design tool. This thing is beefy, and if you coming off the tire, good night, Irene. This thing will move.
Wow,
some metal.
Dude,
move some metal.
Because online you can't really get an idea by the picture, but when you're holding it in person, wow.
Yes.
Totally.
Thank you, Brandon.
That's cool.
I'm telling you, man. You get a big fender smash. This thing is, woo-hoo-hoo. It does the job. I think
it's called the Hercules, right?
The Hercules. Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Man.
Yeah. Well, you said he was from Alabama. I thought of Forrest Gump, and at some point during the meetup, you got to say, "Well, I think you should go home to Mobile, Alabama."
Oh, you said it really good.
I've quoted Forrest Gump a time or two. It's a classic. You can't go wrong.
Right, man.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I actually just made a GIF.
For
Forrest Gump, and it's the one that just says, "I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is." But I changed it to, "I'm not a smart man, but I know what PDR is."
Didn't you do that to Jim Mitchell or something? Was it Jim Mitchell or?
Yeah, I've made a bunch of GIFs. It's become a hobby of mine.
That's fun. I love it.
Yeah. I'm having tons of fun with it. So
yeah,
but yeah, it's so now I'm trying to take some of these movie quotes and turn them into PDR quotes. I just posted one on Instagram today where it's Kit from Knight Rider, and it says, "Our best option is PDR, or our best option is paintless dent repair."
That's good, man.
Just trying to think of creative ways to get PDR out there a little bit more. So hopefully,
we talked about that today, man. I think you and Don Cavanaugh, and I know there's others, but I've only heard you and Don Cavanaugh talk about that, about getting the PDR industry out there to the public, because every single tech can say the same thing that, 80% of the people you talk to, it seems, I don't know the exact percentage, but
Oh yeah, nobody.
What is paintless dent repair?
Oh yeah,
And,
it's more common, that people don't know what it is for darn sure. And that is one thing I'm always trying to think how to make PDR a household name, and I mean, the more people know, the more work's going to be out there for everybody, and guys like you, Spencer and Brandon, everybody who's putting good content and good repairs out there is good for all of us as a whole. I mean, never mind just your business locally, but showing people what can be done, educating the public at large, and doing those sorts of things. So,
well, like you said, it's going to be more than one thing. It's going to be multiple things. And I tell you, I love our industry, the camaraderie, it's a small niche business, but if you got an idea, you have a question, you can reach out and call someone and they can assist you and help you. It is beyond what I ever imagined it to be. And it's not a job, man. I love what I do. It's it's fun, and it's
art. It's a brotherhood. It's all of that, and it's really cool when, like you say, you can call a guy across the country. I've done it to Vinny. I've done it to Shut. I've called guys, that I would not normally otherwise be able to converse with, and because of the internet and the Facebook groups we're all involved in, and all these things, and the fact that we've got to meet at Mobile Tech or meetups like this. These are the kinds of events that just expand that network and expand your ability to not only get somebody to cover for you, or maybe get called into a hail job or what have you, but being able to be like, hey, Shutty saved my life on a Passat, so we're doing hail on this Passat, right? And we get done with the trunk, and I said, well, the real test is when you shut the trunk and take a few steps back and look at it from that angle,
Absolutely.
Right? Well, I shut the trunk and took a few steps back, and man, he did a really good job on that thing. And then we realized that we did not plug in the trunk.
Oh man! What did y'all do to get it open?
We were looking at junkyards. We were going to cut through the seat. Like, we couldn't figure it out. But
and this was what vehicle was this?
A Volkswagen Passat.
Man!
But Shut told me that just next to the seatbelt anchor for the child's seat, they have the anchors back there. Well, just next to that, if you stick like a O-ring remover or whatever, a little pick, there's a latch in there, and you can get that latch to release by going in through that little hole. And we got the seat to come down, and we're able to go back in there and pull the emergency cord and get in there, but saved a ton of time. And
we did the same thing in Oklahoma. Me and my uncle who works for me, Shane. We this is during the COVID stuff. Whenever it first hit, all our work around here, shops were wondering what they were going to do. Dealerships said we're not having anyone come on our properties. So, and it just hailed in Claremore, Oklahoma. And I saw it on radar, so I'm like, dude, we got to go. We just got to drive out there. So we just drove out, got a Holiday Inn Express room, and was marketing, advertising, drove around it. I mean, I was advertising at Chick-fil-A window. Like, hey, I do painless dent repair, no one knows who you are. And do you have any hail damage? I was asking everybody. And we finally landed a shop, rented it for a month. And we got one job out of the whole deal, which was good because it was a $7,000 job. It was a Chevy Suburban. and or a Tahoe. I think it was Suburban. And anyway, the guy saw our logo on our truck, drove up next to us at that Chick-fil-A, and parked. We were eating our breakfast in the morning, and before we were going to go network or try to market. And he said, "Man, you do dent repair?" I'm like, "Yeah." He gave me my card, and he said, "Well, I've got to." It was sprinkling, so I was like, "Well, look, I need to see it in person. Let's get an estimate written for you. Get it to the insurance company." Long story short, they paid for it. We're in the middle of the repairs about the liftgate thing. So my uncle disconnects the harness to the liftgate, and we had it just kind of not shut latch, but just barely shut. Where it wasn't latched. And at night, we were like, man, we're renting this shop. We don't want critters getting this vehicle's car. So we rolled up all the windows, and I didn't know he had it disconnected. And I walked by, and I went, oh, it's kind of open. Dude, that day we came in the next day. Okay, let's go ahead and start on that lift gate. We got to take it off. And, oh, man, dude, we fought that thing. Then luckily, whenever it shut, it actually shut on the harness to where it left the female side hanging down. The male side hanging down a little bit.
Yeah.
Where we were able to pull it enough and disconnect it to the body and pull it around and snatch it back in. It took a little bit to figure it out, but it was
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So learn from our mistakes if you can, or just laugh at us.
Yeah,
whatever makes you feel better.
Hey, it's good stories to share, just so we know that we're not the only ones.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, and yeah, there's plenty where that came from.
Yeah,
I've made a mistake or two.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, good stuff for sure. Good stuff. Well, if your drink's empty and my drink's empty, I think this is a good spot for us to wrap it up for tonight.
Good, brother.
And we'll do a full episode.
Cool.
Oh, before we do that, Cliff says he's the poster child of screw-ups. I don't know. You got some good competition out here.
Yeah,
Cliff.
absolutely. I'd say the same. Yep.
But we'll wrap it up for now, and make sure everybody get to the Bayou Tech meetup in Lafayette, Louisiana this Saturday. Get your crawfish, get your fun, and I don't know.
And
hopefully, RSVP. Where should they RSVP to?
They can go to my Facebook page. Send me a message, PDR Express. You can actually send me a text if you like, 409-767-1587. And then I can get the word out to the other guys, let them know who's all coming and what you want. So we just need to know if you want crawfish or hamburgers and if you're coming. So
Yeah. And if you don't want either, just show up.
Yeah. Bring your own beer. It'll be a great time.
I'm sure there'll be plenty. And
we're going to
one thing Dent guys do well is figure shit out on the fly.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys will be able to figure it out if there's too many people. But
absolutely,
that'd be a great problem to have. But
looking forward to it, man.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, everybody, I hope to join you guys live while it's going on down there. It would be fun.
We'll do that.
Fun to do that real quick, but until then, get to Lafayette, Louisiana this Saturday for the Bayou Tech meetup and live your dreams.
Amen.
Just wanted to thank you for listening to another episode of Dents and Dreams. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, compliments, or complaints, I can be reached at Dent Reaper across social media. And be sure to subscribe to the Dents and Dreams Facebook group and or YouTube channel, because that's where it'll happen if and when we go live. Thanks again.